All the time. I didn't pay no attention.
You went on.
So, hey,
I
I allowed y'all, man. I still
started
remember.
looking. I'm like, man, I don't think this is over.
I still remember the rotary phone, man. I'm sorry.
Trying to tell you.
Bring them back, bro.
Forgive me for this.
Nah,
I said, forgive me for this.
that's all right. Story of my life.
You can weapon.
Huh?
You can weapon.
Oh, I can welcome them.
You know,
Okay, who is this Facebook?
everybody.
Facebook and YouTube? Okay, apparently, I didn't get a chance to welcome everybody. Uh, so let me once again welcome you to our history class. Again, we are still in the law books. We just finished reading Numbers 29, and now we're reading Numbers 30, which is about making vow to Yahweh. See, what happens with our people is that we can make a vow to Yahweh and say, Yahweh, if you do this, I will do that. But when Yahweh does that for you, that means you got to hold up your end of the vow. That'll be the bond, put yourself under. And for instance, let's look at an example of our people making a vow. Let's go to Numbers 21. And Brother Stephen, let's fix up at Numbers 21, verse 1 to verse 4.
Verse 1. And when King Arad the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies, then he fought against Israel and took some of them prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
And Israel vowed a vow unto Yahweh and said, if thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities.
If you do this, I'll do that.
Mhm.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 3. And Yahweh hearkened to the voice of Israel and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Harmah. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom, and the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way.
So again, I just want to point out an example of people making a vow and then paying the vow by saying, if you give me these people, I'll destroy their cities. So they paid the vow then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, but let's go back to chapter 30.
Numbers chapter 30, verse 9. But every vow of a widow and of her that is divorced, wherewith they have bound their souls, shall stand against her.
Mm-hmm.
And if she vowed in her husband's house, or bound her soul by a bond with an oath, and her husband heard it and held his peace at her, and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond with which she bound her soul shall stand.
Mm-hmm.
But if her husband have utterly made them void on the day he heard them, then whatsoever proceeded out of her lips concerning her vows, or concerning the bond of her soul, shall not stand. Her husband have made them void, and Yahweh shall forgive her.
That flies in the face of the attitude of women today.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need a man. Right here, you just, because you're gonna make a vow, you gotta go through your husband. And these women don't want to.
Oh.
But I didn't notice something the other day. When you go back up in Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, it says 7 women gonna go up to one man and tell him we will make our own bread, our own prayer, just let us take your name, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did not say let one of us. All seven of them say let us take your name. Seven. That's what the book said, right? Let us take your name. It said let one of us take your name. It said let us take your name. That's something I kind of picked up on. I said, wait a minute, go back and read that. Because we talking about 7 women for one man. Hey, Steve.
I got enough troubles on my own. I'm in high heat exit already up to there. No. Leave me alone.
I'm a stinger. I feel your pain, man. Go ahead, man.
These women you mentioned, mostly virtuous.
What?
Virtuous.
Virtuous women? What about
Women, seven women.
it? Didn't say they were virtuous.
Right. Yes, I noticed that too. But I was wondering if they were. But like you say, it didn't say they wasn't. But I was wondering, they have to obey.
Yeah. So, if you make it into the kingdom, why don't you marry 7 women? No?
Well,
Well, they're gonna come up to you anyway.
A lot of us women carry a lot of baggage, John.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, they know some things they done and they won't have them, man. I imagine, just by the time y'all we come out of that wilderness, a lot of females gonna see a lot of when we come out of America. Like
Yeah.
we've been talking about these sisters, and not just really picking on them, but they losing jobs, they can't find nobody. They begin to consider right now, because like I said, you can drive around and they out there on those parking lots just looking for somebody to come up there and say something to them. That thing done got ugly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They around my parking lot.
You in the house. I'm just saying, you go up to Publix,
Well,
Walmart,
the women just walk around with their dog, man.
Publix, Walmart, they just sitting up there with lashes. Come here.
Good.
Yeah.
They tell you to come there to them?
But they putting that signal on, when they got a certain look about them. I'm here, I'm available.
I don't understand how these things happen just to you.
Do you see, have you seen that?
I see it all the time.
Yeah, see it? Yeah. It's there. If you're not looking for it, you're not gonna see it. But if you're looking, say she might need some gas money, she might need she'll need some help. And these not necessarily homeless women, they might have been somebody got laid off the job.
Well, my thing is that you do not look at these women in the eyes.
Right.
Like, they may think you might be a threat by you. You know how they tell you don't look at a gorilla's eyes?
Mm-hmm.
The same thing that he's saying.
Oh, that's it. He can walk up here with a spear. You know what though, Elder? Getting back to that vow, years ago, it was about way over 20 years ago, brother named Moshe. We was getting we were doing something. We were getting ready. New moon was coming up. And the sisters was up, Tamar and all of them saying what they're gonna bring. And he's saying, his wife said something. You know what the brother said? I disallowed that. Told her right in front of them sisters. Because I know,
Elder?
now Moshe.
Oh, Moshe?
Yeah. So I know how you are. You're not responsible. Cut her up right in front of them sisters. Yeah, I disallow that value. Yeah.
Is that the same one that hit her in the head with a chair?
Yeah, she looked up. Like, that's all you got, buddy?
You know, that's. I wasn't around on the page. Wild West. Go ahead, though, Steve.
Numbers chapter 30, verse 13. Every vow and every binding oath to afflict the soul, her husband may establish it, or her husband may make it void.
Mm-hmm.
But if her husband altogether hold his peace at her from day to day, then he establishes all her vows or all her bonds which are upon her. He confirmeth them because he held his peace at her in the day that he heard them. But if he shall anyways make them void after that he have heard them, then he shall bear her iniquity.
Mm-hmm.
These are the statutes which Yahweh commanded Moshe between a man and his wife, between the father and his daughter, being yet in her youth in her father's house.
Well, what we have here is the definition of the patriarch. The men ran everything. Woman had to be submissive to her own husband. So with this here, she may want to make a vow to Yahweh to get this or get that, but she got to get permission from her husband. Because with that vow, that means you got to bind her soul to a bond to give her to Yahweh for answering her vow. Well, where that bond is, yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Numbers chapter 31, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites, afterward shalt thou be gathered unto thy people. And Moshe spake unto the people, saying, arm some of yourselves unto the war, and let them go against the Midianites, and avenge Yahweh of Midian.
Mm-hmm.
Of every tribe 1,000 throughout all the tribes of Israel shall you send to the war. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Israel 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe sent them to the war, 1,000 of every tribe, them and Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the priest, to the war with the holy instruments and the trumpets to blow in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And they warred against the Midianites, as Yahweh commanded Moshe, and they slew all the males. And they slew the kings of Midian, beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi, Rechem, and Sur, and Hur, and Reba, 5 kings of Midian. Balaam also the son of Beor they slew with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And the children of Israel took all the women of Midian captives and their little ones, and took the spoil of all their cattle and all their flocks and all their goods. And they burnt all their cities wherein they dwelt, and all their goodly castles with fire. And they took all the spoil and all the prey, both of men and of beasts. And they brought the captives and the prey and the spoil unto Moshe and Eleazar the priest, and unto the congregation of the children of Israel, unto the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by Jordan near Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe and Eleazar the priest and all the princes of the congregation went forth to meet them without the camp.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe was wroth with the officers of the host, with the captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, which came from the battle.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe said unto them, have you saved all the women alive?
Mm-hmm.
Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to commit trespass against Yahweh in the mount of Peor, and there was a plague among the congregation of Yahweh. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that have known man by lying with him. But all the women children that have not known man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves.
This is how things were done back in those days. It sounds kind of cold-blooded, but he just told them to kill all the male children, kill them children, and then kill all the women that had known man. So first of all, you slew all the males among the Midianites anyway, but you hadn't got through. So now you got to kill all the females that have known man, but the little ones that did not know man, you can take for yourself. Yes, sir.
So it'll take the kingdom that kill all the kids too.
The kingdom will do what?
When you come out the woods, you'll take up kids, you probably have to kill all the kids too, huh?
If they're up in the land, yeah. They're most going to be Edomites and Gentiles, Khazarians, And if they're still in the land, yeah, we got to kill them too. Now we know that um, that David gonna be out there with us, so yeah, we have to follow his lead so that when we see him start killing folk, yeah, we go right back. You know, I never killed anybody for myself. I don't think I could do it. I let y'all young folks jump out there with them swords and whatever weapon you got. Maybe you got now AR-15s, I don't know. But yeah, because see, first of all, I don't know anything about weapons, right? And I never cut anybody. I never stabbed anybody, so I'm useless. So I let y'all young folk get out there and you start shooting folk up. Yeah. Go ahead, brother Sam. I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, it sounds horrible. We've never killed anybody, but it's gonna happen. That's what we're gonna have to do. But by the time you come out of that wilderness, your heart will be right. Because that 1/3, you're gonna bring to the fire. Yeah, so you know what to do then. You're not gonna be like he was when you first went in the wilderness. Because when you come out, you'll be a changed person. Yeah. Go ahead, brother Sam.
Numbers chapter 31, verse 19. And do you abide without the camp 7 days? Whosoever have killed any person, and whosoever have touched any slain, purify both yourselves and your captives on the 3rd day and on the 7th day. And purify all your raiment, and all that is made of skins, and all work of goat's hair, and all things made of wood. And Eleazar the priest said unto the men of war, which went to the battle, this is the ordinance of the law which Yahweh commanded Moshe. Only the gold and the silver, the brass, the iron, the tin, and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, you shall make it go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with the water of separation, and all that abideth not the fire you shall make go through the water. And you shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and you shall be clean, and afterward you shall come into the camp. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, take the psalm of the prey that was taken, both a man and a beast, thou and Eleazar the priest, and the chief fathers of the congregation, and divide the prey into 2 parts, between them that took the war upon them, who went out to battle, and between all the congregation. And levy a tribute unto Yahweh of the men of war which went out to battle, 1 soul of 500, both of the persons and of the beeves and of the asses and of the sheep. Take it of their half and give it unto Eleazar the priest for an heave offering of Yahweh. And of the children of Israel's half, thou shalt take 1 portion of 50 of the persons, of the beeves, of the asses, and of the flocks, of all manner of beasts, and give them unto the Levites, which keep the charge of the tabernacle of Yahweh. And Moshe and Eleazar the priest did as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And the booty, being the rest of the prey which the men of war had caught, was 600,000 and 70,000 and 5,000 sheep, and threescore and 12,000 beeves, and threescore and 1,000 asses, and 30 and 2,000 persons in all, of women that had not known man by lying with them. And the half, which was the portion of them that went out to war, was in number 300,000 and 30,000 and 500 sheep. And Yahweh's tribute of the sheep was 615. And the beeves were 30 and 6,000, of which Yahweh's tribute was 312. And the asses were 30,500, of which Yahweh's tribute was 301. And the persons were 16,000, of which Yahweh's tribute was 30 and 2 persons. And Moshe gave the tribute, which was Yahweh's heave offering, unto Eleazar the priest, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And of the children of Israel's half, which Moshe divided from the men that war. Now the half that pertained unto the congregation was 300,000 and 30,000 and 7,500 sheep, and 30 and 6,000 beeves, and 30,000 asses, and 500 and 16,000 persons. Even of the children of Israel's half, Moshe took one portion of 50, both a man and a beast, and gave them unto the Levites, which kept the charge of the tabernacle of Yahweh, as Yahweh commanded Moshe.
Mm-hmm.
And the officers, which were over the thousands of the host, the captains of thousands and captains of hundreds, came near unto Moshe, and they said unto Moshe, Thy servants have taken the sum of the men of war which are under our charge, and there lacketh not one man of us.
Mm-hmm.
We have therefore brought an oblation for Yahweh, what every man has gotten of jewels, of gold, chains, and bracelets, rings, earrings, and tablets, to make an atonement for our souls before Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe and Eleazar the priest took the gold of them, even all wrought jewels. And all the gold of the offering that they offered up to Yahweh, of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds, was 16,750 shekels. But the men of war had taken spoil, every man for himself.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe and Eleazar the priest took the gold of the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and brought it into the tabernacle of the congregation for a memorial for the children of Israel before Yahweh.
So they made out like bandits with the Midianites. They got all this cattle, all these people. So when they get into the land, they're not going to be broke. Yes, sir.
In the book of Joshua, when they was taking over, they were going on to Israel, taking over land. Did they do in verse 19 to clean it between each battle, or did they just wait till after they pretty much took the land on before they did, like in 31 verse 19?
Verse 19 says, and do you abide without the camp 7 days, who shall have killed any person, and who shall have touched any slain, purify both yourselves and your captive on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day. So you're asking, did they do that when Joshua went into
You had to tweet each battle, or did they like pretty much wait till they got pretty much the land taken over? I mean,
I would have to say with each battle. Yeah, because each battle somebody died. So they may have to go to the ritual, springing the water separation problem. But the question is, what they do with the bodies? Yeah, because they went from battle to battle. They didn't stop and bury the bodies. So, when Joshua went and took the land, he was killing people all over the place. But they didn't say what they did with the bodies. We just have to assume that after each battle, they would have to have the water separation sprinkle on. But like I say, they went from one country to another, back to back to back. So it would be a while before they even came back into the camp, before they could have the water separation from them. Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Numbers chapter 32, verse 1. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of cattle. And when they saw the land of Jazer and the land of Gilead, that behold, the place was a place for cattle, the children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spake unto Moshe and to Eleazar the priest, and unto the princes of the congregation, saying, Alaroth and Devon and Jazer and Nimrah and Heshbon and Alilah and Shebam and Nebo and Beon, even the country which Yahweh smote before the congregation of Israel, is a land for cattle, and thy servants have cattle. Wherefore said they, if we have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto thy servants for possession, and bring us not over Jordan. And Moshe said unto the children of Gad, and to the children of Reuben, shall your brethren go to war? And shall you sit here? And wherefore discourage you the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land which Yahweh have given them? Thus did your fathers when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land.
Mm-hmm.
But when they went up unto the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel that they should not go into the land which Yahweh had given them. And Yahweh's anger was kindled at the same time, and he swore, saying, surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed Yahweh.
So you see that Caleb was not an Israelite. He was son of Jephunneh, and he was Kenizzite, a nomadic people. So you have a lot of that going around. People would join up to caravans, and as we're concerned here, we don't know when Caleb came into the camp, but apparently he was just so impressive that they made him represent the tribe of Judah. But he was of the children of Israel. So again, these are nomadic people that join themselves to the children of Israel as they went out in the wilderness. Go ahead, Brother Tim.
Numbers chapter 32, verse 13. And Yahweh's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all that generation that had done evil in the sight of Yahweh was consumed.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, you are risen up in your father's stead, and increased. Okay, verse 14. And behold, you're risen up in your father's stead, an increase of sinful men, to augment yet the fierce anger of Yahweh toward Israel.
Mm-hmm.
For if you turn away from after him, he will yet lead them in the wilderness, and you shall destroy all this people. And they came near unto him and said, we will build sheepfolds here for our cattle, and cities for our little ones, but we ourselves will go ready on before the children of Israel, until we have brought them unto their place, and our little ones shall dwell in the fenced cities because of the inhabitants of the land.
Mm-hmm.
We will not return unto our houses until the children of Israel have inherited every man his inheritance. But we will not inherit with them on yonder side Jordan or forward, because our inheritance is fallen to us on this side Jordan eastward.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe said unto them, if you will do this thing, if you will go on before Yahweh to war, and will go all of you armed over Jordan before Yahweh, until he have driven out his enemies from before him, and the land be subdued before Yahweh, then afterward you shall return and be guiltless before Yahweh and before Israel. And this land shall be your possession before Yahweh. But if you will not do so, behold, you have sinned against Yahweh, and be sure your sins will find you out.
Mm-hmm.
Build you cities for your little ones, and folds for your sheep, and do that which have proceeded out of your mouth. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben spake unto Moshe, saying, thy servants will do as my master commanded.
Mm-hmm.
Our little ones, our wives, our flocks, and all our cattle shall be there in the cities of Gilead.
Mm-hmm.
But thy servants will pass over, every man armed for war, before Yahweh to battle, as my master said.
Mm-hmm.
So concerning them, Moshe commanded Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the chief fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel. And Moshe said unto them, if the children of Gad and the children of Reuben will pass over with you over Jordan, every man armed to battle before Yahweh, and the land shall be subdued before you, then you shall give them the land of Gilead for a possession.
Mm-hmm.
But if they will not pass over with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, saying, As Yahweh have said unto thy servants, so will we do.
Mm-hmm.
We will pass over armed before Yahweh into the land of Canaan, that the possession of our inheritance on this side Jordan may be ours.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe gave unto them, even to the children of Gad, and to the children of Reuben, and unto the half tribe of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Sihon of the Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the land with the cities thereof, and the coast, even the cities of the country round about.
Now, what we have is the half tribe of Manasseh joining in. You hear that in the previous verses. But now you got Gad, the Reuben, the half tribe of Manasseh. They want to get in on that too. Go ahead, Brother Stephen.
Numbers chapter 32, verse 34. And the children of Gad built Dibon and Adaroth and Aroer and Atroth and Shophan and Yazer and Yogbeha and Beth Nimrah and Beth Haran, fenced cities and folds for sheep. And the children of Reuben built Heshbon and Elialah and Kiriath Aim and Nebo and Baal Meon, their names being changed, and Shipmah, and gave other names unto the cities which they builded.
Mm-hmm.
And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and took it, and dispossessed the Amorite which was in it. And Moshe gave Gilead unto Machir, the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt therein. And Yair, the son of Manasseh, went and took the small towns thereof, and called them Haboth Yair. And Nobah went and took Henath and the villages thereof, and called it Nobah after his own name.
Mm-hmm.
These are the journeys of the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt with their armies under the hand of Moshe and Aaron. And Moshe wrote their goings out according to their journeys by the commandment of Yahweh. And these are their journeys according to their goings out.
Mm-hmm.
And they departed from Ramesses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month. On the morrow, after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians.
So we're looking at the Feast of Unleavened Bread when they came out. And on that feast, on that day, you have a full moon.
Mm-hmm.
So on that full moon, you will have good light to go by. So that at nighttime, you can find your way through the dark. Yes, sir.
In verse 1, he calls them armies. That we moving, when you're traveling, even America and traveling, we really possibly might be considered armies, I guess somehow we've been like different groups, at least in the wilderness, we'll be separated as Levi, Benjamin, and Judah, and be considered like armies.
Are you referring to us being referred to as the army?
Yes. Like when we get in the wilderness, and we get separated, as we realize who we are. Okay, you Levi, you Judah, you consider armies.
Yeah, we'll have to leave that up to David. Because he'll be the one calling the shots. And whatever he says goes. So whoever he wants to go, they'll go. And whoever wants to stay, they'll stay. So I can't tell you what he's gonna do. Right? You gotta go on plan for how he gonna take that city and take that land. So I will let him explain that. Okay. Go ahead, Brother Stephen.
Numbers chapter 33, verse 3 again. And they departed from Ramesses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month. On the morrow, after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn, which Yahweh had smitten among them. Upon their gods also Yahweh executed judgments.
Mm-hmm.
And the children of Israel removed from Ramesses and pitched in Succoth. And they departed from Succoth and pitched in Etham, which is in the edge of the wilderness. And they removed from Etham and turned again unto Pi-hahiroth, which is before Baal-zephon, and they pitched before Migdal. And they parted from before Pi-hahiroth and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham, and pitched in Marah.
Verse 14.
And they removed from Alush and encamped at Rephidim, where was no water for the people to drink.
Verse 38, verse 39.
And Aaron the priest went up into Mount Hor at the commandment of Yahweh, and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel were come out of the land of Egypt, in the first day of the 5th month. And Aaron was 123 years old when he died in Mount Hor.
Verse 51 through verse 56. Pick it up at verse 50.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When you pass over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pictures, and destroy all their molten images, and quite pluck down all their high places. And you shall dispossess the inhabitants of the land and dwell therein, for I have given you the land to possess it.
Mm-hmm.
And you shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families. And to the more you shall give the more inheritance, and to the fewer you shall give the less inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falleth, according to the tribes of your fathers you shall inherit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which you let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and shall vex you in the land wherein you dwell. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them.
You remember Paul saying those words in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, that he had a thorn in his side? But now you see where they got that from. Right? You actually quoted scripture. For a second, let's go to now all of these for the preparation to get into the land. And the land going to be divided up among the children of Israel. Let me see here. Let's pick this up in Numbers chapter 34, verse 13, verse 29.
Numbers chapter 34, verse 13. And Moshe commanded the children of Israel, saying, This is the land which ye shall inherit by lot, which Yahweh commanded to give unto the 9 tribes and to the half tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben, according to the house of their fathers, and the tribe of the children of Gad, according to the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and the half tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. The 2 tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side Jordan, near Jericho, eastward toward the sun rising. And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, These are the names of the men which shall divide the land unto you, Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun. And you shall take 1 prince of every tribe to divide the land by inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
And of the names of the men are these: of the tribe of Judah, Caleb the son of Jephunneh; and of the tribe of the children of Simeon, Shemuel the son of Ammihud; of the tribe of Benjamin, Elidad the son of Chislon; and of the prince of the tribe of the children of Dan, Buki the son of Yogli; the prince of the children of Yosef; for the tribe of the children of Manasseh, Haniel the son of Ephod; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Ephraim, Kemuel the son of Shiptan; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Zebulun, Elizaphan the son of Parnak; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Issachar, Paltiel, the son of Azan, and the prince of the tribe of the children of Asher, Ahiah, the son of Shalom, and the prince of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, Pedahel, the son of Ammihud. These are they whom Yahweh commanded to divide the inheritance unto the children of Israel in the land of Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Command the children of Israel that they give unto the Levites of the inheritance of their possession cities to dwell in, and you shall give also unto the Levite suburbs for the cities round about them. And the cities shall they have to dwell in, and the suburbs of them shall be for their cattle and for their goods and for all their beasts. And the suburbs of the cities which you shall give unto the Levites shall reach from the wall of the city and outward 1,000 cubits round about. And you shall measure from without the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits, and the city shall be in the midst. This shall be to them the suburbs of their cities.
Mm-hmm.
And among the cities which you shall give unto the Levites, there shall be 6 cities for refuge, which you shall appoint for the manslayer, that he may flee thither, and to them you shall add 42 cities. So all the cities which you shall give to the Levites shall be 48 cities, them shall you give with their suburbs. And the cities which you shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Israel. From them that have many, you shall give many. But from them that have few, you shall give few. Every one shall give up his cities unto the Levites according to his inheritance which he inherited.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When you become over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall appoint your cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any person at unawares.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not until he stand before the congregation in judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And of these cities which you shall give 6 cities shall you have for refuge. You shall give 3 cities on this side Jordan, and 3 cities shall you give in the land of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge. These 6 cities shall be a refuge both for the children of Israel and for the stranger and for the sojourner among them, that every one that killeth any person unawares may flee thither.
Mm-hmm.
And if he smite him with an instrument of iron so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death.
Mm-hmm.
And if he smite him with throwing a stone wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with an hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death.
Mm-hmm.
The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer. When he meeteth him, he shall slay him.
Mm-hmm.
But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him by laying a weight that he die, or in enmity smite him with his hand that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death, for he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him.
Mm-hmm.
But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying a weight, or with any stone wherewith a man may die, seeing him not, and cast it upon him that he die, and was not his enemy, neither sought his harm, then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments.
Mm-hmm.
And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood, and the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, wherever he was fled, and he shall abide in it unto the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil.
Mm-hmm.
But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, but if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession.
Mm-hmm.
So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout your generations and all your dwellings.
Mm-hmm.
Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, you shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall be surely put to death. And you shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, that he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest.
Mm-hmm.
So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which you shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, Yahweh, dwell among the children of Israel.
So how does that go for Hosea chapter 4, when Hosea tells the northern tribes that blood touches blood? I mean, they were killing each other all over the place. Yeah.
But it probably wasn't like revenge blood, probably a lot of innocent blood too.
Yeah.
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 I got a question though.
Uh-huh.
With revenge of blood, it seems like it's kind of like you're like talking about one person, you know. So my question is like, is it like a particular person that's picked out of family, or a particular person that's picked out of community that their job is to revenge the blood?
Well, there's no one closer to anybody but the family member.
Right.
So the revenge of blood would be a family member.
So if the family would pick that particular person?
Yeah. If he's a murderer, then the family have to kill him.
I'm saying like the revenge of blood, like I mean, just that one person, or the whole family, like a whole bunch of people out the family, whoever catch them, or they just pick like one person. That's your job, be the revenge of blood to go get this person.
Well, it does say revenger of blood, so that's one person.
Right.
Right. So we don't know which person that person will be, whether it be the father, brother, or uncle.
Right.
But that would be coming from the family or the land.
The family will pick that person, that one person going on.
Right. Okay. Go ahead, Brother Nicholas.
Numbers chapter 36, verse 1. And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of the son of Joseph, came near and spake before Moshe and before the princes, the chief fathers of the children of Israel. And they said, Yahweh commanded my master to give the land for an inheritance by lot to the children of Israel. And my master was commanded by Yahweh to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, our brother, unto his daughters. And if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then shall their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our fathers, and shall be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall it be taken from the lot of our inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
And when the jubilee of the children of Israel shall be, then shall their inheritance be put unto the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe of our fathers.
Mm-hmm.
And Moshe commanded the children of Israel according to the word of Yahweh, saying, the tribes of the sons of Joseph have said well. This is the thing which Yahweh does command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best, only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry.
Mm-hmm.
So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe, but every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of his fathers.
Mm-hmm.
And every daughter that possesses an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the families of the tribe of her father, that the children of Israel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe, but every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. Even as Yahweh commanded Moshe, so did the daughters of Zelophehad. For Mahlah and Tirzah and Haglah and Milcah and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their father's brother's sons. And they were married into the families of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father.
Mm-hmm.
These are the commandments and the judgments which Yahweh commanded by the hand of Moshe unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho.
Now, in verse 1, it says, for Mahlah, Tirzah, and Hoglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad were married unto their father's brother's son. Wouldn't that mean they were cousins?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We didn't recognize cousins back in those days. So when the kingdom was set up, if you have any cousins that you're interested in, go ahead. Now, cause you ain't gonna have them sisters over there that you can't marry her. Don't you know that's your fourth cousin?
You know what, though, Elder, I'm pretty sure the way when we came over here in those plantations, the way we scattered around, some of us probably married our cousin there.
I'm sure that you're about.
Because Gentile didn't think nothing about it. We like cattle.
Yeah, I know, man. It was livestock.
While I was in rap society.
Well, slave that was stud the rest of the women. I think I remember seeing one video that said one stud fathered 100 children of one man. So that was a way to save money in business. Because enslavement was expensive. So as long as you got them born on your property, you don't have to buy another slave. And the thing about that is that idea came from a former slave.
Yeah, I heard you say it.
That he started stud farming them slaves so that he could sell them to the rest of the slave owners out there. So it was a brother that started that. Yeah.
I got a question with Caleb and the Kenizzite. I was looking at Google, and they said that the Kenizzites might have came from Edomites. Like Kenaz, the first kid might have been the grandson of Edom. Esau, they came from Edomites. So when it's time for they said so they have been into the tribe of Judah, they probably among us today, baby. So when that time comes for his people that they've been in with us, they get wiped out with the Edomites too.
Who will be trying to join in?
I mean, like the Kenizzites. Caleb was a Kenizzite. They say,
Kenizzite.
Caleb came.
Well, we would have something similar to that.
Yeah, but like I said, when the Messiah returns and the kingdom is set up, where his people get wiped out, so they're saying he was an Edomite.
Well, yeah, all of Esau got to go.
So even Caleb's people got to, his children got to go.
Yeah. By that time, though, Moab and Ammon should be out of the land. The way they deal with those people, they should be out of the land by then because if they're still there, we're gonna have to take care of that.
So if any of us have to be descendant from Caleb, we got to go.
If we do what?
If we have to be descendant from Caleb, we have to go.
Yeah.
So we're not descendant from Caleb.
It's kind of real off subject, but you always hear these these little hat people always claiming 6 million of them died.
Yeah.
When 5,999,000, right? 5,800,000.
Yeah.
Now, did they have mass burials of those people?
Well, that's what they say.
Okay, so if they had mass burials of those people, how could that number, how could they even keep up with anything?
Well, what's interesting about that is that over the years, they dropped the total down
Mm-hmm,
to just over 1 million people instead of 6 million.
mm-hmm.
It's just over 1 million now that were killed in World War II.
Well, I saw a little documentary about this woman, 96 years old. She's a daughter of the parents from what they call the Holocaust, right?
Mm.
6 million people killed. They
Yeah.
just bounce that thing around when they want to.
Well, like I said, they reduced that figure now.
Yeah. I know they did, but she said 6 million.
Who?
This woman.
Well, yeah, she didn't get the memo. That's all.
They get paid for that, though. Huh?
Oh yeah. A lot of people believe that actually happened, but
They
I'm
get
just
federal
saying,
funding.
Huh?
You get federal funding.
you know they do. They say something, somebody say something, they don't like it, say anti-Semitic. Then they go
Mhm.
print that money up, don't
Well, yeah, that's how they get out of trying to reason with people or people trying to prove to them that that's impossible for 6 million people to die like that. So they cut the conversation short because they know they can't prove it. So they say you're being anti-Semitic.
they? Like
There's some Germans that have been put in prison because they had doubts about 6 million.
some of those Gentiles, like I said, in University of Georgia, 1989, they put a sign out there, University of Georgia, Holocaust, fact or fiction. LCU went down there and made them take it down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, don't question nothing about us.
I know.
Let us tell a lie. Don't try to contest this lie we're putting out here.
Well, that's tells you who run the country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of white folks see this thing going on. And they don't like it, but they can't say nothing about it.
Right.
Because you got the president of America backing them people.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Congress backing them people. So they're all in their pocket. And so they can't speak against them because that's where the money comes from. And so they all been bought. And Trump, them people, all the people he deal with because they're billionaires. People here in America, billionaires don't like him. Then I don't understand why Jake got a problem with it, calling him racist. But you don't even know the man, and you call him racist. That means you must know he must have said the N word to you. He must have slapped you or something for you to hate him that much. Yeah, but then again, they sheep. So that's what they do. They're sheep that can't turn the television off. So they believe everything they see on television must be the truth. Yeah.
It probably has something to do with what he did a long time ago in the 80s about them 6 brothers in New York. They was falsely accused of assaulting a white woman, and they interviewed Trump. And Trump was so angry, he said, "I want them ends under the jail."
Well,
They used that.
but then he come back and apologize behind that.
No, Jake ain't gonna accept that.
Yeah, I know, but he did come back and apologize. So I was going by what I heard, read in the newspaper. Right. And besides, I think they proved that the boys did do that. Yeah.
But you know they that's not really it because when he was a Don, our people crazy about it.
I know.
It's just when he decided to run for president, that's when all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then our people didn't have no problem with him, but he wasn't a pretty boy like Obama and Clinton. They just, no, man, you ain't supposed to run for president. You
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah. Well, he back in office and he ran in terror. You got people shaking in their boots. Hillary, Comey, Brennan, all the people that were against him. He coming at them people.
They trying to take over a couple cities now.
Yeah. Well, they didn't think he'd be back.
We missed.
Yeah.
Let motor running good and got way through a ranch in it.
Yeah, they tried to get him locked up with all the charges, indictments against him. They tried to take his money. So people looking at that and say, something ain't right with this picture. Why y'all treat this man like that? That ain't never happened before in American history. And look how you treat this man. So that made people wonder, especially Jake when they had the mug shot of Trump. That's what our Jake need. They'll say, hey, he's one of us. So I'm gonna vote for him because he got a mug shot. I got a mug shot. So he one of the boys. But he the man he's not a politician because he would be saying all the things he's been saying, calling people out their name, saying that some people are low intelligence.
Yeah.
And Jasmine Crockett,
Right.
she's low intelligence. I know that pissed her off because that's why she nutted up. She nuts up every time she talks about it, and she acts like he's the worst person in the world. But she doesn't know what it's like to run a business. This is a businessman. This is how he runs business. And he used to run $1 billion businesses. So he got a $1 trillion economy. He knows what he's doing when he put them tariffs out there. He knows what he's doing. Leave him alone. Let him do a job. Because you Democrats, y'all don't know nothing about business. You don't know anything about tariffs. All you see is he got 30% tariffs here and 70% tariff there. They don't understand what tariffs do. So they're mad at him and don't know why. Because what's happening, he's being successful with his tariffs. Because he's letting people know these people been ripping us off for all these years. So I want some of that money back. That's all he's saying. But Jake, he don't understand business. So he's mad at Trump. Don't know why he's mad at him. But it is what it is, man. But he just follow what the Democrat tell him to follow. That's all it is. He got no proof of what he believes. Go ahead, Brother Stephen.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moshe spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain, over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel and Laban and Hazeroth and Dizahab. There are 11 days' journey from Horeb by the way of Mount Seir unto Kadesh Barnea.
Now, when you look at the map of Kadesh Barnea, that's basically is in southern Judah. So from Horeb to southern Judah, it's 11 days journey. They stayed out there 40 years. Couldn't get back, couldn't make it into the land for 40 years was up. So if they had acted right, they would have been in the land in 11 days. Go ahead, Brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 3. And it came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moshe spake unto the children of Israel according unto all that Yahweh had given him in commandment unto them. After he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, which dwelt in Adaroth at Edrei, on this side Jordan, in the land of Moab, began Moshe to declare this law, saying, Yahweh our Elohim spake unto us in Horeb, saying, you have dwelt long enough in this mount. Turn you and take your journey and go to the mount of the Amorites and unto all places nigh down to, in the plain, in the hills, and in the vale, and in the south, and by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and to Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which Yahweh sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them.
Mm-hmm.
And I spake unto you at that time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone. Yahweh, your Elohim, have multiplied you, and behold, you are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Elohim of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as you are, and bless you as he hath promised you.
Mm-hmm.
How can I myself alone bear your cumbrance and your burden and your strife? Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. And you answered me and said, The thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over fifties, and captains over tens, and officers among your tribes. And I charge your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him. You shall not respect persons in judgment, but you shall hear the small as well as the great. You shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is Elohim's. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it unto me, and I will hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And I command you at that time all the things which you shall do. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all that great and terrible wilderness, which you saw by the way of the mountain of the Amorites, as Yahweh our Elohim commanded us. And we came to Kadesh Barnea. And I said unto you, you'll come unto the mountain of the Amorites, which Yahweh our Elohim does give unto us. Behold, Yahweh thy Elohim have set the land before thee. Go up and possess it, as Yahweh Elohim of thy fathers have said unto thee. Fear not, neither be discouraged. And you came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search us out the land, and bring us word again by what way we must go up, and into what cities we shall come.
Mm-hmm.
And the saying pleased me well. And I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe, and they turned and went up into the mountain and came unto the valley of Eshcol and searched it out. And they took up the fruit of the land in their hands and brought it down unto us and brought us word again and said, it is a good land which Yahweh our Elohim does give us. Notwithstanding, you would not go up, but rebel against the commandment of Yahweh your Elohim, and you murmured in your tents and said, because Yahweh hated us, he have brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to destroy us in the hand of the Amorites, to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us.
Mm-hmm.
Whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our hearts, saying, the people is greater and taller than we, the cities are great and walled up to heaven, and moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them. Yahweh your Elohim, which goeth before you, he shall fight for you, according to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how Yahweh thy Elohim bare thee, as a man does bear his son, in all the way that you went until you came into this place. Yet in this thing you did not believe Yahweh your Elohim, who went in the way before you to search you out a place to pitch your tents in, and fire by night to show you by what way you should go, and in a cloud by day.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh heard the voice of your words and was wroth, and sware, saying, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land which I swear to give unto your fathers, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh. He shall see it, and to him will I give the land that he has trodden upon, and to his children, because he has wholly followed Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Also Yahweh was angry with me for your sake, saying, thou also shalt not go in thither.
Mm-hmm.
But Joshua the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, your little ones, which you said should be afraid, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. But as for you, turn you and take your journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Then you answered and said unto me, we have sinned against Yahweh. We will go up and fight according to all that Yahweh our Elohim commanded us. And when you had girded on every man his weapons of war, you were ready to go up into the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest you be smitten before your enemies. So I spake unto you, and you would not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of Yahweh, and went presumptuously up into the hill. And the Amorites, which dwelt in that mountain, came out against you and chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Harmor. And you returned and wept before Yahweh, but Yahweh would not hearken to your voice, nor give it unto you. So you abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that you abode there. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as Yahweh spake unto me, and we compassed Mount Seir many days. And Yahweh spake unto me, saying, You have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn you northward, and command thou the people, saying, You are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Mount Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take you good heed unto yourselves, therefore, meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for possession. You shall buy meat of them for money, that you may eat, and you shall also buy water of them for money, that you may drink. For Yahweh thy Elohim hath blessed thee in all the works of thy hand. He knoweth thou walking through this great wilderness. These 40 years Yahweh thy Elohim have been with thee. Thou hast lacked nothing. And when we passed by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, through the way of the plain from Elath and from Ezion Gaber, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. And Yahweh said unto me, Distress not the Moabites, neither contend with them in battle, for I will not give thee of their land for possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for a possession. The Emims dwelt there in times past, a people great and many, and tall as the Anakims, which also were counted giants as the Anakims, but the Moabites called them Emims. The Horims also dwelt in Seir before time, but the children of Esau succeeded them when they had destroyed them from before them and dwelt in their stead, as Israel did unto the land of his possession, which Yahweh gave unto them. Now rise up, said I, and get you over the brook Zered. And we went over the brook Zered. And the space in which we came from Kadesh Barnea until we would come over the brook Zered was 38 years, until all the generation of the men of war were wasted out from among the hosts, as Yahweh sware unto them. For indeed the hand of Yahweh was against them to destroy them from among the hosts, until they were consumed. So it came to pass, when all the men of war were consumed and dead from among the people, that Yahweh spake unto me, saying, Thou art to pass over through Ar, the coast of Moab, this day. And when thou comest nigh over against the children of Ammon, distress them not, neither meddle with them, for I will not give thee of the land of the children of Ammon any possession, because I have given it unto the children of Lot for possession. That also was accounted a land of giants. The giants dwelt therein in old times, and the Ammonites called them Zamzumims, a people great and many and tall as the Anakims, but Yahweh destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their land. As he did to the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, when he destroyed the Horims from before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead even unto this day. And the Arvim, which dwelt in Hazarim, even unto Azar, the Captorims, which came forth out of Captor, destroyed them and dwelt in their stead.
Now you know what Captor is today, right? It's Crete. Actually, the Philistine dwelt in Captor. So we see the movement of the people that the Philistine moved further south, because again, Captor is what we call Crete today. It's a Greek island. And so the Philistine ended up on the coast of the Mediterranean, in Gaza and Ekron, and all the rest of those cities of the Philistines. Go ahead, Brother Shepherd.
Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 24. Rise ye up and take your journey and pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given into thine hand Sihon the Amorite, the king of Heshbon and his land. Begin to possess it and contend with him in battle. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole earth, who shall hear report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee.
Under the whole heaven.
Okay, let me read that. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven, who shall hear the report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee.
Well, we can look at that as part of the ingredients for us to take the land back. The Yahweh can easily put the fear of us in the hearts of the people in the land. Go ahead, Brother Shepherd.
Verse 26. And I sent messengers out of the wilderness of Kedimoth unto Sihon, king of Heshbon, with words of peace, saying, Let me pass through thy land. I will go along by the highway. I will neither turn to the right hand nor to the left. Thou shalt sell me meat for money, that I may eat, and give me water for money, that I may drink. Only I will pass through on my feet. As the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and the Moabites which dwell in Ar did unto me, until I shall pass over Jordan into the land which Yahweh our Elohim giveth us. But Sihon, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass by him, for Yahweh thy Elohim hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, that he might deliver him into thy hand as appeareth this day.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh said unto me, Behold, I have begun to give Sihon and his land before thee. Begin to possess that thou may inherit his land. Then Sihon came out against us, he and all his people, to fight at Jahaz, and Yahweh our Elohim delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people.
Mm-hmm.
And we took all his cities at that time and utterly destroyed the men and the women and the little ones of every city. We left none to remain. Only the cattle we took for a prey unto ourselves, and the spoil of the cities which we took.
Mm-hmm.
From Aroer, which is by the brink of the river Arnon, and from the city that is by the river, even unto Gilead, there was not one city too strong for us. Yahweh our Elohim delivered all unto us. Only unto the land of the children of Ammon thou camest not, nor unto any place of the river Yabok, nor unto the cities and the mountains, nor unto whatsoever Yahweh our Elohim forbade us.
So what Moshe is doing is going back over the experience once they came out of Egypt, let them know these are the things we went through. This is 40 years later. So not only you got Caleb and Joshua, you got Eleazar and Phineas still on the scene. They seen all the great works that Yahweh did, but they got a generation that never saw it. The ones that were 20 years old and less, they hadn't even been circumcised. So what we have here is a brand new generation of the children of Israel. I'm pretty sure that some of the young ones they did see Yahweh great works, but over time they will be forgotten. Go ahead, Brother Stephen.
Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 1. Then we turned and went up the way to Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, came out against her, he and all his people to battle at Edrei. And Yahweh said unto me, Fear him not, for I will deliver him and all his people and his land into thy hand. And thou shalt do unto him as thou didst unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon. So Yahweh our Elohim delivered into our hands Og also, the king of Bashan, and all his people, and we smote him until none was left to him remaining. And we took all his cities at that time. There was not a city which we took not from them. 80 cities, all the region of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. All these cities were fenced with high walls, gates, and bars. beside unwalled towns, a great many. And we utterly destroyed them, as we did unto Sihon, king of Heshbon, utterly destroying the men, women, and children of every city. But all the cattle and the spoil of the cities we took for a prey to ourselves. And we took at that time out of the hand of the two kings of the Amorites the land that was on this side Jordan, from the river of Arnon unto Mount Hermon, which Hermon the Sidonians called Sirion, and the Amorites called it Shinir. All the cities of the plain, and all Gilead, and all Bashan, and all Salchah, and Salchah, and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og and Bashan. For only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnant of the giants. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is it not in Rabbath of the children of Ammon? 9 cubits was the length thereof, and 4 cubits the breadth of it, after the cubit of a man. And this land which we possessed at that time from Aroer, which is by the river Arnon, and half Mount Gilead, and the cities thereof, gave I unto the Reubenites and to the Gadites. And the rest of Gilead and all Bashan, being the kingdom of Og, gave I unto the half tribe of Manasseh, all the region of Argob, with all Bashan, which was called the land of giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yair, the son of Manasseh, took all the country of Argob unto the coast of Geshuri and Maacathah, and called them after his own name, Bashan Havoth and Yair unto this day. And I gave Gilead unto Machir, and unto the Reubenites and to the Gadites I gave from Gilead even unto the river Arnon half the valley, and the border even unto the river Jabbok, which is in the border of the children of Ammon.
Mm-hmm.
The plain also in Jordan, and the coast thereof from Shinnereth even unto the sea of the plain, even the salt sea, under Ashdod, Pisgah, eastward. And I commanded you at that time, saying, Yahweh your Elohim have given this land to possess it. You shall pass over armed before your brethren, the children of Israel, all that are meet for the war. But your wives and your little ones and your cattle, for I know that you have much cattle, shall abide in your cities, which I have given you, until Yahweh have given rest unto your brethren, as well as unto you, and until they also possess the land which Yahweh your Elohim have given them beyond Jordan. And then shall you return every man unto his possession, which I have given you.
Mm-hmm.
And I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, Thine eyes have seen all that Yahweh your Elohim have done unto these two kings. So shall Yahweh do unto all the kingdoms whither thou passest. You shall not fear them, for Yahweh your Elohim, he shall fight for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I besought Yahweh at that time, saying, O Adonai Elohim, thou hast begun to show thy servants thy greatness and thy mighty hand. For what God is there in heaven or in earth that can do according to thy works and according to thy might? I pray thee, let me go over and see the good land that is beyond Jordan, that goodly mountain and Lebanon. But Yahweh was wroth with me for your sakes and would not hear me. And Yahweh said unto me, Let it suffice thee, speak no more unto me of this matter. Get thee up into the top of Pisgah, and lift up thine eyes westward and northward and southward and eastward, and behold it with thine eyes, for thou shalt not go over this Jordan. But charge Joshua and encourage him and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which you shall see.
Mm-hmm.
So we abode in the valley over against Beth Peor.
I Steph, I don't want to go no further than that.
One more child. One more child.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions before we dismiss?
We say Yahweh's consuming fire, that's all. 11 days journey. 40 years to get there.
So he's part of that.
Sus.
So,
No faith.
I got Elder Tobiah on Facebook at the top. You don't have it?
I got reached free. And Facebook.
You on Facebook, I got Elder Tobias, you got Rachel, that's, that, Elder Tobias above,
Okay.
okay, so we got Shalom, Elder Tobias, Shalom, Brother Ezra Yasharada, he's on YouTube. And Shalom, Sister Rachel by Israel. Shalom, Sister Naraya. Shalom, David Reed. Shalom, Brother Abraham. Shalom, Zechariah Israel. Shalom, Susie Garman. Shalom, Brother Yaakov ben Israel. Shalom, Elder Hiram. Shalom, Brother Mickey Anderson. Shalom, Shamayan Yasharala Elder. Shalom, Sikkim ben Israel. Shalom, Yahshua Israel. Shalom, Kevin Birch. Shalom, Lonely Red Book. Shalom, Brother yourself. Shalom, Gregory Rucker. Shalom, Yahweh Song. Shalom, Carolyn Israel. Shalom, Julius Brown. Shalom, Morning Crisp. Shalom, Brother Zechariah. Shalom, Brother Adrian Davis. Shalom, Roosevelt Petrie. Shalom, Brother Malachi. Shalom, Avisha Judah. Shalom, Brother Hodiah ben Israel. Shalom, Alahayam ben Yasharala. And Sister Malaka ben Yasharala. Shalom, Melinda Curry. Shalom, Brother Alahayam ben Yasharala. Shalom, Elder Mick. Shalom, Brandon Williams. Shalom, Sister Malaka Vanis Yasharala. Shalom, Clarence Marks and Sister Yolita. Shalom, Pat DM. Shalom, Trey King, Bishop Minor. Shalom, Brother Benaiah. Let's see, Benaiah Hoshea 205. Much love and respect for my household, to you all and the church. Shalom, Elder Azariah. Shalom, Elder Hezekiah. Shalom, Ezra ben Israel. I don't have anything after Ezra ben Israel on YouTube.
That's it.
That's it. All right, then let's go ahead. It's kind of quick. Let's go ahead. I give you 5 seconds. Facebook, YouTube, 5. Before you can put something up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead. Get out of this. All right. Again, thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us tonight for our history class. Again, we are in the last book of the law book, Deuteronomy. So we should be wrapping this law book up pretty soon. So Deuteronomy is quite an interesting book because what we have in Deuteronomy is the law books condensed in the book of Deuteronomy. So we're looking at all the law from Exodus and from Leviticus and from Numbers. We have all the law condensed in the book of Deuteronomy. So join our sisters. They're going to have a class this 5th. Because they haven't been having classes lately. No. Okay. Well, maybe they'll start sometime next week. I think she's still up there with Simeon. Yeah, so he's still concerned about that. That brother there, this is a miracle. That brother's still alive, man. Yeah. Uh, Again, thank y'all for joining us, Facebook, YouTube. Join us for our Sabbath day service. It's coming Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. Shalom. Y'all bless you and keep you.